I'm going to be showing you exactly how I made $500 in 17 days, 123% on Triple M using a bull call debit spread. So I'm going to be breaking down everything on this video. So let's dive right into it. So first, I want to show you the chart and the overall thought process behind why I took this trade. So I have the actual reasoning right here. I saved it on the day. So if you see right here, there's this thing, the E, that's earnings. So on this day, there was earnings, and overall, the earnings was actually pretty good. There was not a reason why it should have dropped down so much. So there was a big gap down, and there was still good news. The overall market sentiment that day was bearish. So that could have been one of the reasons why. You never really know exactly, but overall, it was a bearish day in the market. For some reason, it had good news, but it went down, and it was a big gap down, and gaps usually get filled. So what I did was I put a debit spread in place. It was a 165, 170 debit spread. You can't see the, all the things that you can see when you were placing the trade after it was closed. So that's why I have right here, I'll kind of show you what it looks like when it's fresh. So when you just are placing a trade, this is what it looks like. So if I were to go and enter a new trade, if I was going to take a trade, this is what it would look like. So these are not the strikes. This is not the expiration date that I chose. I'm just trying to show you that how a debit spread works. So when I was placing the trade, you get a debit. It costs you money to put on the trade, and then you have a max potential profit, and that is how it works. So this is kind of what the chart looks like. So when I set up the trade, I set it for, ideally, the goal was to hit 170. That's what I was aiming for. I was aiming for this to fill its gap. So obviously when I took the trade, it was much lower. So it wasn't at 165 when I put on the 165, 170. So it was a little bit more bearish in terms of taking that trade. And as you can see, when you do something where you put it further up, the cost goes down and the potential profit goes up, but it also means that the trade has to go up a significant bit. You see the break even right there? When it's more towards the current level that it's at, it's more neutral. When you say we're to put it way higher, like this is probably not something you would do, but it would have to go up 9%, right? So I set it when I took the trade so that it would hit the 170 level. Basically, if you're not familiar with trading, when you buy a call right here, you are predicting that the market's going to go up. You think the market's going to go up. When you sell a call, what you can do with this strategy specifically is it's almost a hedge. So you reduce the cost of the call you took, but you also limit the amount of potential profit that you can gain on this trade. So the call that you sell should be around the area where you expect to take profit. That's the ideal way to set it up, and that's exactly what I did here. So when the trade was at around, let's call it 155 when I took it, estimate, I can't know exactly, I set the 165, 170. So it was a little bit more bullish that the stock was going to go up. So it had a higher range it had to hit, but it hit it, and it made for the cost of the trade to be a little bit less expensive and a little bit more potential profit gain. That's why I was able to go in with 3 contracts instead of just 1. So I leveraged it in my favor, and that's how it played out. So you can see here, I post all my trades to my seb.trading Instagram. So I just break down kind of what I did in the charts, and you can see all the different trades that I'm taking and how I'm making money on my Instagram. So I'm using pretty much options and stock shares to make money consistently, and you can see exactly how I do this. I'm going to be breaking down a lot of my different trades on this channel. So if you are someone who wants to get into options and stock trading and make consistent income, whether you have a 9-to-5 and you want to just increase your overall income, or you want to live financially free like me, I'm currently in Sweden, I'm traveling the world, making money anywhere I am, only working a couple hours per day, then go ahead and check out my trading blueprint where I break down my entire trading strategy so that you can just start plugging and playing and doing the same exact thing that I'm doing and making money online. It's very, very easy. And if you want to take the next step and get mentorship from me, you can also book in a call with me. I'm going to leave that link in the description as well. And I'll also put the link for my trading Instagram here so you can check this out and see the trades that I'm taking consistently, how I'm making money. and that's also going to be in the description below.